Alright, MrSotko here, and welcome back to Survival Evolved. And I went down the river a little bit. In my last video, I said that I would scout out a place for a little stone house that I kind of want to make. And it's actually pretty far down the river. A little bit further than I wanted it to be. However, I found a nice, good, and flat place right here. Or almost flat, rather. About as good as it's going to get. And so I'm going to start putting down my foundation. And that way, I can just go ahead and get rid of some of these pieces here and get them out of my inventory, and that will free up a lot of weight off of my hands. And so I got a little long foundation here, so I need a lot more stone foundations, tons more, but this is going to be my spot here. So what I'm going to do is start bringing stuff over here. And I need to go back to my base and make a lot more stone foundations and stone walls. But I'm going to make the stone foundations first. So I need to make at least, at least 6 more. This is 6 long, so I'd like at least 12. At least 12. So I got a lot to make, and it's gonna take forever. So a lot of it I'm gonna have to do off camera, and what I'm gonna be doing off camera is basically just farming a ton of stone, because the problem is that it requires 80 stone per. I think I have some of those little beetles following me. Yes, I do. Just one. And it requires, like I said, it requires 80 stone per foundation. And that's not even counting the wood and the, I believe, thatch to put it all together. So we're going to have to run all the way back down the river here. I guess I'm not that far, but it's a good jaunt. It's like definitely a few stamina bars worth of running. So it takes a little bit. We'll eat some berries there for a little bit of food. We have a raptor, and I really want to capture a raptor. Well, tame one, rather. Oh, the rubber banding of dinos. A little bit more meat. Alright, that's cool. So I do have a bunch of stone walls. I got like 7 made up already. And they only require half as much as foundation. And that's the same way with wood foundations and thatch foundations. They require like half as much. So it's not too big of a deal there. See, there's my house there. So it's not too far of a jaunt. It's basically around the corner and down a little ways. But that still creates some problems in the sense that I have to transfer all of my things all the way there. I should have been picking up rocks on the way, because you can just kind of sort of run and just keep hitting the pickup button, which for me is E, but I suppose you could hotkey it to a different thing, to whatever your preference would be. But I'm just using the default E, which is very acceptable considering you walk with W, A, S, and D, so. And it's going to be night soon, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get my other foundations there in time. Or rather, make some. So I'm going to have to make some here. So we're going to have to bring in all of my stone. And then grab all the wood out of this box. But we don't have a lot, so actually we have to go back, put all this back. Farming in this game is just so hard. It just needs so much stuff to build anything. It's just an egregious amount of stuff to build anything. Like a stone foundation, just a foundation is just so much resources for just one of them. I have to find my fire pit. Where is it at? There we are. Yeah, go ahead and light that. It went just fine. Sorry about that. Just had to reply. Didn't want to be ignoring them. Okay, so I got my raw meat cooking up. But I need so much wood, and I just won't be able to see up here. That's a problem. Let's go over here where we can see for now. And I guess, you know, if you get certain dinos that can farm faster for you. Gotta get lots and lots of wood, so I'm just gonna go on a rampage here. Wood collecting rampage. I think I need, let's see how much I need wood per, oh, and there's a 40 each. So that goes to show how much wood you need too. These drone things and insects come out of nowhere. So out of all this wood I've collected so far, it's really just over 100, so I can only make two foundations with the wood I got that I've collected so far. I think I have a little bit of wood in the box, but just not enough. Well, luckily I get this stone hatchet, and that gets me quite a bit of resources. It cuts trees down a little bit faster, so. And I'm officially over encumbered, so now I have to walk all the way back to my base. Unless I can get rid of some stuff here. Let's try. Let's see what else I got. I don't want these seeds. No, I don't want to drop all of my items. I don't even know why that button's there. Drop all items. That doesn't even make sense. Like it just really doesn't. Like, I'm not really sure why you'd want to drop all of your resources at once. And I think, unfortunately, I'm on a hill, so I'm going to have to actually run all the way around in this slow mode here. We should be able to drop down pretty easy. Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't take a little bit of damage there. We gotta put all this wood in the boxes. We gotta pick up some stones too, so we might as well pick up these stones. So it really doesn't slow me down all that much. I think it's actually slowing me down a little bit. Can't really tell. This is all the faster I can go when I have this much weight. Which is kind of weird. It says I'm over encumbered, but I'm at 125 out of 140. So I guess over encumbrance starts, you know, what is that, like a little more than 10% away. So that's kind of weird. That at the point at which that actually starts. And I can't see anything in here. Oh, I can see my boxes, and that's good enough. Let's make a couple stone foundations. And we need a little bit of thatch here to make some more. We just need some more stone in my inventory. Grab another block there. And looks like we have enough wood for maybe not even 2 more, so just 1 more. So we'll put all this stuff back here. And we're just going to put my foundations in here, just so that they're not taking up my room. Because until I get at least 12, I'd like 18, so I can make it 4 wide at the very least. So until I get about 18 of those, I'm not really going to go back. Because there's no point in me running back and forth and putting those down when I can just grab a whole bunch of them and then run them. So what I'm going to do is, since it's nighttime and I can't do a lot at night, considering I can't see anywhere I'm going, and at best I could pick up rocks. I can just run around like this. Yeah, all of my meat has been cooked. So I'm going to end this here, and what I'm going to do off camera for a little bit is just get a whole bunch of material. I need tons and tons of rocks. I need so many rocks. 80 per foundation, 40 per wall. And I need a ton of wood, too. So I just need to go on a tree chopping frenzy. I think that's like a sort of a say that 3 times fast sort of deal. And just get a whole bunch of wood and stack it away. And then when I'm ready to make stuff, I will... I'll start the video up again once I'm ready to make a ton of stuff, and then I'll transfer it back over to that other place. So it may take me a while, but those foundations over there on the other side that I just made for the stone place that I'm going to be at, those aren't going anywhere. So I got a while. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.